Just when she thought she was saved, the older brother appeared behind her with a weapon.
Give me one last chance.
Facing the weapon behind her, Daisy could only wave at the helicopter. The pilot thought they were greeting, so he flew away. Daisy fell into complete despair. The older brother dragged her to the edge of the roof and asked where the diamonds were. With no choice, Daisy said in the safe at home. The two immediately began cutting it open, but Daisy herself had no idea if there was anything inside. They worked at it for hours, but when they finally opened it, there was only a card inside. Realizing they had been tricked, the older brother grew angry. He immediately tied Daisy to the table, covered her mouth with a towel, and poured cold water on her. A feeling of suffocation rushed in. No matter how they pressed her, Daisy had no idea where the diamonds were. Just as she was about to suffocate, a knock suddenly came at the door. The two were stunned. From Daisy they learned it was her pregnant sister coming to visit. They dragged Daisy up, warning her to cooperate, or her sister's life would be at risk. Both of them hid behind the walls. When the door opened, they saw the sister and her husband. Daisy quickly lied that she had fought with her husband, and told them to leave, but her sister insisted on coming in. The older brother was ready. As soon as they stepped inside, he would shoot. Daisy's heart raced. Luckily, her sister suddenly felt pain. Her water had broken, so they had to abandon entering Daisy's house and rushed to the hospital instead. Daisy finally breathed a sigh of relief, but her hostage situation had not changed. The older brother told Jeff to make him iced coffee, while he interrogated Daisy himself. Jeff had no choice but to obey. Facing endless questions, Daisy tried to recall her husband's strange behavior. She said he once buried something by the flower pot. Maybe the diamonds were hidden there. Hearing this, the older brother rushed to check the pot. Meanwhile, Jeff was making coffee, but unexpectedly, he found the diamonds inside the ice cubes. While the older brother smashed the flower pot on the balcony, Jeff melted the ice with water and hid all the diamonds in his pocket. But he did not realize the older brother had already seen him when Jeff brought the coffee with a knife hidden behind his back, planning to take the diamonds for himself. The older brother already knew his intentions. Clearly, Jeff wanted to keep the diamonds. As Jeff handed over the coffee, the older brother was ready. Jeff had no idea. Jeff fell to the ground. The older brother slowly approached with his weapon and found the diamonds Jeff had hidden. After checking them many times, they were indeed the ones Daisy's husband had stolen. While he admired their shine, behind him, the older brother screamed and dropped both weapon and diamonds, but Daisy was still no match for him. Luckily, during the fight, the power was accidentally cut, which gave Daisy the advantage. She rushed to her husband's body and found the knife Jeff had dropped, but just as she tried to open the door and escape, the older brother dragged her back inside. In the struggle, Daisy quickly lost the knife, but as the older brother strangled her, Jeff returned despite his wounds. While the two fought each other, Daisy quickly moved aside. As she tried to hide on the balcony, she stepped on the weapon and the diamonds. By then, the older brother had already killed Jeff and came looking for Daisy, but Daisy had already picked up the weapon. Even though she could not see like others, her sharp hearing guided her. When the older brother stayed silent and hiding, Daisy held up the diamonds, threatening to throw them off the building if he did not come out. The older brother rushed forward. He strangled Daisy again, but she still had the weapon in her hand.
I won't.
With a swing, she pushed him off the building. At last, Daisy was rescued, but the movie left two symbolic shots. Daisy did not report the case. Instead, she skillfully froze the diamonds, and even knew how to cover them under a layer.